It's windy as hell out here, and I still got all this road to go down.
I'm not afraid. Not afraid. You will be. Will be. You will be.
What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy. What's up, man? Happy Motivation Monday. I'm gonna make this nice and short and sweet, because I'm a little late as far as getting it out there, but I want to stick to my schedule for those of you who've been tuning in. Number one, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been tuning in because my numbers are astronomical. Big shout out to the people that I've interviewed. I'm sure that plays a big part, but I'm telling you, my numbers are phenomenal, So I think I got a hold of this social media thing. I'm doing well on Facebook. I'm doing well on YouTube. Got a few channels on YouTube, as a matter of fact. One of them being not only my channel, but I have one called Chef Your Boy RD for you foodie fanatics that pretty much just outlines. It's a channel filled with recipes, how-to and recipes. I also do reaction videos, which seems to be making that channel skyrocket. So go check it out. Go to YouTube, Chef Your Boy RD, and you'll see me. You understand? Well, yeah, you'll see me. So anyway, as a matter of fact, here's my proof. All right, so without further ado, I want to say to you, welcome to Motivation Monday. So, as the beginning of the video, the show went, you see me strolling is what I meant to say. Strolling down the street. I was actually on my way to work. This is what Motivation Monday is going to be about. But I was on my way to work, and I realized that one part of the journey to get to work is this long stretch of road. And at that time that I filmed that video, there was a wind warning going on for a 24-hour period. It was like for 2 days, but it was 2 days, the 4th and the 5th, but it was for about 24 hours. So anyway, as I was walking to work, I noticed that, and then filming that snap, I made a realization. Number one, that I was going down this long road, this unfamiliar road, this new road to me to get to work. Walking down this road to get to this money. All right? Now, for those of you who've been following me for a while, I always would talk about DoorDashing. I would have DoorDash videos. I'd have commentary from DoorDash and all that. Well, a few weeks ago on a Saturday, I got into a car accident. Nothing major. Scratched myself. A little discoloration here, and I only scratched myself because I was wearing a watch my mom had gave me. That was it. Other than that, the airbags deployed in my face, smoke all in the car from the airbags. The person in front of me was not. I rear-ended somebody. The person in front of me was not injured, so it was all right. But what I was injured was in my ego, in my pride, because I was in a bad situation and I wasn't set up correctly, and I was consistently warned. I'm going on live, and I'm going on here saying that because Cookie told me a few things that I should do, and I said, yeah, I'll do them. Yeah, I'll get around to them. And when that happened, it was over. And so with that being the case, now I, as well as Cookie, we have to go back to work. But the brighter side of that is that one thing about DoorDash is it gave us, I'll speak for myself. I'm pretty much saying this for her too, but I will speak for myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the most electrifying, the most entertaining, and the downright most incredible channel on YouTube, the Inky Mann channel, where motivation meets gluttony, where Vegas meets victory, and where your love for the Patriots meets its match. Don't miss out on the fun, the food, and the fanaticism, because life is too short not to laugh along with Inky Mann. Subscribe now to the Inky Mann Show channel.
Y'all better give us some of this pimping.
It gave us the flexibility to do what we wanted. We could work when we wanted to, have free time to do things. But at the same time, it was kind of difficult in the long run because the expenses, the overhead that came along with it was pretty much just eating up the money. So now we're in a position that we don't want to be in because we're used to that freedom and working for ourselves and working when we wanted to. Now we have to report to work. But at the same time, there's a consistent check there. So for me, right now what's going on is this is a stepping stone because I will get back to working for myself. I will get back there. My goal for this year of 2024, and I set a lot of goals if you really pay attention, is to make at least part-time money online, minimum. But I would prefer to go full-time in online funds. Hence, the conversation I had with Ty, as far as Ty Cohen, the interviews that I had all last week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just segments of our conversation, which was pretty much a 3-hour conversation talking about entrepreneurship. And from that conversation, I was gassed, I was juiced, because I already knew some of the things they was talking about, but to be able to, let me step back for a little bit. When you are someone who's an entrepreneur, someone that's got your own business, whether you're an owner-operator, as in you are the person that runs it, or you have a bunch of people working for you, which is an actual business. That's the actual title of a business. If you're in either situation, when you find someone who's in that space, especially as successful as he is, or just successful, period, and you talk to them, you understand that there's a lot of things that we learn growing up that prohibits us from being entrepreneurs, that prohibit us from working for ourselves, because there's a mindset that we've been taught, and a mindset that 80% of us have out of 100, based off of various institutions that put us in that mindset. So to talk with him and realize I was on the right path, I'm on the right path as far as my thinking. The thing that stops a lot of us is thinking, but when you get past that, it's execution. You know what you need to do, but are you doing it? So that conversation was great and it got me juiced up, but it also made me realize from the car accident and all that, and going back to that video I'm talking about that started the show, it's going to be a road. It's going to be a long one, and the wind represented all the obstacles and things like that, but you got to push through. You got to push through. There's always going to be obstacles, and unbelievable obstacles. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be just regulations, they could be taxes, funds. All kinds of things can stop you, but the thing is, you shouldn't stop. You should continue to press forward. You should let those things hit you and bounce off you as you move forward. Identify the debris that's hitting you as you're walking through and realize you don't want to see that particular piece of debris again. Or wherever the debris comes from. You don't want to see that again. And then you think, well, how do I stop from seeing that piece of debris? I know more is going to come. I know it. I have to accept it. But how am I going to make sure I don't see any more of this particular debris that's hitting me? The origin, the foundation, wherever this debris is coming from, I don't want to see where it's coming from. I don't want to be hit by what it is. I don't want to be hit by fragments. So I know now, oh, this is, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, because I'm saying a lot. Okay? And so the motivation for today is don't stop. Don't stop. Ty said something about, I remember seeing the diagram where it was a guy who was digging through the earth. He was going downwards into the ground, and he was moving along, and he was searching for gold. And then he stopped in the illustration. But a few feet away was a big piece of gold. It was like just a land filled with gold, just a vault, if you will, of gold. But he stopped. You can't stop. You got to keep pushing.
Welcome to the Inky Mann podcast, a place where inspiration meets the seductive worlds of gastronomic exploration and flashing Las Vegas lights. Your host, Inky Mann, will take you on a tour around the vibrant streets of Vegas while providing you with a delightful fusion of culinary delights, motivation, and insight. Whether you're craving insider information on the greatest eateries in the area or you're searching for inspiration to help you reach your goals, the Inky Mann podcast is your go-to source for everything positive, Las Vegas approved and foodie approved. So grab a seat, hit play, and let's explore Inky Mann's dynamic fusion of culinary adventures and inspiration.
No Diddy, he always said that, and I really hate that I said that, but some of you can relate. He always would say, can't stop, won't stop. You know, and regardless of what's going on with him, you got to take that knowledge is great. Look where the man was. I don't care about anything else. Look where he was with that model. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. You want to say anything else about it, feel free to speak below, but that's as far as I'm going with all that, because it's a distraction as far as I'm concerned. So, just don't stop. Just keep pressing. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. As a matter of fact, as I bring up and have brought up the YouTube channel that I got with Chef Your Boy RD. Chef Your Boy RD, I started that channel, I don't know, sometime this year. And I'm getting more of a response on that YouTube channel than a channel that I've had for Inky Mann that I started in 2003. Now, I don't have the same amount of videos. I don't have the same amount of followers, but it's closely getting there. It's getting there much faster. I have more engagement and more things happening on Chef Your Boy RD as a channel as opposed to Inky Mann as a channel, and I'm dropping stuff on there all the time. So I've had to take that debris and move it to the side. It's still there, but I focus more on the Chef Your Boy RD channel, and as you have seen earlier, the numbers are phenomenal. Okay? So I'm saying all that to say, don't stop. Get it, get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. I have a few things I want to put out there. I have a Mother's Day shout-out list going on for this year. Mother's Day shout-out list 2024. For those of you who are new to my show, each year what I do on Mother's Day is I shout out a bunch of mothers. It has grown so much. I think I've been doing it for about 20 years now. It has grown so much that there was a time I used to pull out a piece of paper and read the names. Now I just let the names scroll, especially now that it's open to anybody that's watching the show. So DM me, post if you're on Facebook, comment or DM me on YouTube or any other platform where you're seeing this show. Let me know the names of your moms. The names of your moms could be your mom, stepmom, your grandmom, your guardian, your work mom. Give me some names that I can put on that list. Essentially what happens is I introduce the list with the mothers that I need to shout out, and then the list goes in alphabetical order. And I tell you, it's been always having a great turnout. That last year I had I think about 1,000 views and thousands of a lot of shares and a lot of views. So this year I want to break the record from last year, which I could probably look that up. But I even had someone say, thank you for doing this. So I'm going to continue doing this. The point being, give me some mom names. All right? With that, love y'all for supporting. Thank you for supporting. Sorry the show is so late. Sorry it's so short. But I'll see you on Wednesday. Y'all be good. Later. I'm out, y'all.